Hello, this is Wayne Christian, candidate for the Texas Railroad Commission. I want to thank you for participating today. It's citizens like you that have the opportunity to not only win back the state of Texas, but to retain and win and take back the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank Dean Wright and New Revolution Now and all the CTxPAC for allowing me to be one of the top 10 Texas conservative challengers. But not only that, CTxPAC is allowing 10 people to be able to run and have the opportunity to gain your attention and your support all across this state. So thank you for the efforts you have, and it's not time to stop working. Now is the time we must begin to work. You know, I can remember back when I first became involved in government, it's when my 3 little girls were affected by Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton on television admitting what he had done, and the news people saying on television to my 3 young daughters the horrible thing that he had allowed to happen in the White House. And I went to my pastor and I said, Pastor, why are the people in our church still supporting and voting for this man who's been such a terrible example? And he told me something that turned my life around. Instead of me blaming the government, he said, Wayne, when darkness is in control and they do the best job they possibly can do, it's going to get darker. And you have to applaud them. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. If there's no light in the situation, it's not the darkness's fault. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the chance to be the light not only of Texas, but to turn the lights back on in the United States. President Barack Obama is leading an administration not only has socialized our medical system, has trying to socialize our banking system, but is trying to take away our energy production in Texas. And energy, oil, gas, and coal that's regulated through the Railroad Commission is what keeps Texas, Texas, and allows us not to become California subservient to the whims of the federal government. When people say, well, Wayne, there's not a chance. What if we can't win? What if there's no reason to fight? John Quincy Adams was the first president and only president that ever ran for Congress after he left the presidency. Every Tuesday in Congress was Make a Motion Day. Every Tuesday, John Quincy Adams would get up and make one motion to abolish slavery in the United States. After a few years, every Tuesday, you can imagine some of the members would roll their eyes and, oh, there comes old John Quincy again. And the press started making cartoons humiliating the president, ex-president of the United States, about this old cantankerous president that was up there trying to do something that there was no way it would pass. In year number 16, folks, the motion passed. And the press rushed to the president. They asked him, President Adams, why would you be humiliated for 16 years, get up there when you knew it wasn't going to pass, and have cartoons written about you all over the United States and harm your reputation? And he said these wise words that's made a difference in my life. He says, the work is ours. The results are his. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a mission. It's a mission, I believe, that's more important than what this world challenges us. We know the conservative philosophies about the fiscal issues. We know about the harm that's coming to our healthcare system, to the future opportunities, to our education system, to C-scope, to all the Planned Parenthood fights we've had. All these issues that are so important, but none is more important than the fact that if we don't take Texas back in this election, then we may lose these United States. And folks, that will be on our conscience. The work is ours. Let me tell you something. It took years of gas lines, inflation at 24%, jobs going away, to produce from Jimmy Carter, sitting at the White House before a fireplace, telling us that life would never be the same in these United States, that our children would have to get used to less in this country. And it took Jimmy Carter to give us Ronald Reagan, and the greatest expansion and thrust of an economy, destruction of the Soviet Union and communism under Ronald Reagan. But it took Jimmy Carter. Folks, we have that opportunity now. The work is ours. I would encourage you to join Dean Wright and his organization to come together around these 10 conservative challengers across Texas and make sure all of the candidates that are holding up the cause and willing to fight and stand for Texas, for God, country, and our families, and to make Texas the beaming light that saves the nation. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your endorsement of my campaign for Railroad Commission. And please don't forget to vote for the only Christian by name on the ballot. Thank you a lot. God bless you. And thank you for being here. God bless Texas.